my name is Jay Ruby. I am working as an assistant professor in V.V. Vaniya Perumal College for Women, Virudhunagar. Today we are going to deal the topic about structure and function of human heart. As we all know that heart is one of the vital organs in our body and it is the head of the circulatory system. We all know that our body is made up of cells and cells together form tissues and tissues together form organs, organs together form organ systems. In these organ systems, one of the major system is circulatory system. It is comprising of heart and blood vessels. Today we are going to deal about the anatomy and functions of the heart. Here in this slide we are going to see the position of heart in our human body. Human heart is located between the lungs in the thoracic cavity. You all know that thoracic cavity, head and thorax. And thoracic cavity is here. It is slightly towards the left of the sternum. Sternum is breastbone and it is derived from the embryonic mesodermal germ layer. This is the origin of heart. It is developed from the embryonic mesodermal cells. The heart is 4-chambered muscular pump located inside the chest and rib cage protects our heart. The rhythmic noises. Have you heard the voice? Lub, dub, lub, dub. This sound comes from the, if you use this steth, all the doctors, physicians, they are using the steth to watch to listen your heart sound. Whether your heart is functioning normally or abnormally, they could see that. A low, slightly prolonged lub. That is the first sound occurring at the beginning of ventricular contraction, and this contraction is otherwise known as systole. The relaxation phase, it is known as diastole, and produced by the closure of mitral and tricuspid valves and a sharper, higher pitched dub. That sound is high pitched down sound, and it is due to the closure of aortic and pulmonary valves at the end of the systole, which is opposite to the diastole condition. The occasionally audible in normal hearts is a third soft low pitched sound coinciding with early diastole, which is produced by the vibrations of ventricular wall. Here you could see the right atrium, in this left picture, the outline picture is given. Right atrium, right ventricle, aorta, left atrium, left ventricle. Here you could see the many valves, superior vena cava, pulmonary artery and the pulmonary valve, interior vena cava. This is somewhat the clear outline picture, and our circulation is of two types. It may be single circulation. In all the animals, single circulation means one way of circulation is happening. Example, in fishes, the circulation is one time, one circle is completed, and here in humans and evolved animals, highly evolved animals, this type of circulation is visible, which is known as double circulation. The right side of the system deals with deoxygenated blood and left side deals with the oxygenated blood. Do you know the difference between oxygenated and non-oxygenated? Yes, oxygenated blood is having rich oxygen, it is otherwise known as pure blood, and deoxygenated blood is otherwise known as impure blood. Okay, different layers of the heart wall, you can see that epicardium, myocardium, endocardium. These three layers play a significant role in normal working of the heart. These are our heart walls: tricuspid, pulmonary semilunar wall, mitral wall, aortic semilunar wall. You have to memorize the location, where it is located. That you have to see. Before that you have to draw the picture, clear outline picture. And the heart is divided into 4 chambers: right upper chamber, which is otherwise known as right atrium; right lower chamber, which is known as right ventricle; left upper chamber, atrium; left atrium; left lower chamber, left ventricle. This is the structure of it. From this you have to draw clearly and you have to mark the parts. Upper side, pulmonary artery, left atrium, pulmonary veins, bicuspid. This means two valves are there, two closed doors are there. Cuspid valve, left ventricle, left semilunar valve, right semilunar valve. This side, opposite to this side, tricuspid valve. This is having 3 openings. Superior vena cava means located in the upper side. Inferior vena cava is located in the downside. Atria, which is the thin-walled chamber, receive blood from the veins and pump into the ventricles. Ventricles are the thick-walled chambers, pump the blood out of the heart. The atria and ventricles are connected together by valves which ensure that blood flows in one direction inside the heart. The wall which is separating the left and right sides of the heart is known as septum. In plural we are calling it as septa. And then the left side of the heart receives oxygen-rich blood, which is known as pure blood, from the pulmonary veins. Pulmonary means something related with pulmonary area. that means lungs area. The right part of the heart receives low oxygenated blood, that is impure blood, directly from the largest vein of the vena cava and transports it into the lungs. This is the pathway of blood. You have to write this flow chart while dealing with this. Right atrium, from the right atrium, tricuspid valve to right ventricle. Right ventricle, from the right ventricle it is going inside the pulmonary semilunar valve and pulmonary arteries, and again it reaches lungs. From the lungs it reaches pulmonary veins and left atrium. From the left atrium it reaches the bicuspid and left ventricle. Left ventricle, then semilunar valve, aorta. Aorta, systemic circulation. At that time the circulation is finished. And right atria, these are otherwise known as auricles, collects the deoxygenated blood. Left atria, it is collecting oxygenated blood. This ventricle, it is collecting deoxygenated blood. Okay. And left ventricle is the largest and the strongest chamber in our heart. These are all the functions of a human heart. What are all the functions? Actually, we are dealing with the anatomy. Somewhat we have, now we are clear about the anatomy of this heart. What is the use of heart? Yes, heart is having many functions. Actually, I have said in the first slide itself, it is a vital organ. Without heart, without the normal functioning of heart, all the humans, all the animals, they couldn't live the peaceful life. If we have any abnormalities in the heart, it will be visible from our day. It will be affecting our day-to-day life. It will be affecting our lifestyle. Everything will be collapsed. So we must know about the functions of the human heart. What are all the functions? It is pumping oxygenated blood to the other body parts, and it is pumping hormones. Yes, hormones. Through blood circulation, through circulatory system, it is pumping the hormones and other vital substances. It may be anything, vital substances which are all necessary for our life. It must be pumped to the different parts of the body. Heart is the central organ and receiving deoxygenated blood and carrying metabolic waste products. Yes, daily we are eating, daily we are respiring, daily we are excreting, daily. In each second we are doing our all the activities, day-to-day life activities. And at that time, metabolic waste products will be produced. You may know that BMR, basal metabolic rate. Due to metabolism, some waste products are produced. These products are expelled out by this pumping it into the lungs for oxygenation and maintains the blood pressure. So, heart has many functions. Without heart, we couldn't survive. Without proper functioning of heart, we couldn't survive. Before knowing the functions, we have to know the structure of the heart as a zoologist. So, we have to be clear about the chambers. What is left, what is right, and what is auricle, what is ventricle, what is superior vena cava, what is inferior, and what are the valves, bicuspid, tricuspid, everything must be clear. And another one important thing, this is the additional information. SA node, sinoauricular node, which is referred as a natural pacemaker. It generates a series of electrical impulses. Could you imagine? Our heart is producing electrical impulses day by day. This second, next second, previous second, every second it is producing electrical pulses at regular intervals. The pulse is then sent to a group of cells known as atrioventricular node, AV node. The AV node relays the pulse to two lower chambers. It is conveying the impulse to the lower chambers. Lower chambers means what? They are the ventricles. So, sinoauricular node is very important. It is for your another additional information. And this, if it is getting failed, then we are going to fix. The doctors, the cardiologists, they will ask you to fix the pacemakers. Have you heard the word pacemaker? It is an electronic device that is implanted in the body. What is implantation? Additionally, we are fitting inside the body to monitor the heart rate and rhythm. It gives the heart electrical stimulation when it does not beat normally. If it is not beating normally, it will produce the electrical impulses and it will makes the heart to function normally. It runs on batteries and long thin wires will be inside. Many people are undergoing this surgery. They are fixing the pacemakers inside the heart and artificially they are producing the electrical impulses. If the person is having some sort of abnormalities in the heartbeat, then they have to adapt this. Apart from this ECG, electrocardiogram, echo, treadmill, there are many diagnostic tests for our heart. If you have any abnormalities, not only yourself, in your family members, if you have any heart abnormal, cardiac abnormalities, then you have to choose the test. The cardiologist, they will choose the test and they will suggest you to undergo the test, and they will suggest some pills first. If it is not curable by pills, then they will go for angiogram, the advanced therapies. Most of the therapies will be very, very advanced, and at last if it is not helpful, these therapies, then they will suggest you the bypass. These sort of things will be going on when the heart fails to do its function. So for healthy heart, we have to follow healthy habits. It may be healthy lifestyle, healthy eating habits, everything must be healthy. If we are healthy, our heart will be healthy. So live healthy, eat healthy. Bye. Thank you.